Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the counter is on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Fires it in low.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe.
It's Mbappe! And here's the chance to counter. Diogo Dalot.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And this is Lukaku. It is a corner, good chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Partey is there, and he can get that clear.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Switzerland have the chance to go the other way.
Gets into some space.
He's picked his way through. And it's Pedri. Thinks about the shot.
There's the shot! Goal, Switzerland!
And Switzerland take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Switzerland finding their passes. For a runner.
He rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Kluivert. It's Pedri. Kluivert. Haaland. Kluivert. Time and again they are repelled.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Switzerland looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Switzerland have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kluivert. And it's Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. He's chosen to go back. And it's Rodri. And the shot's on here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Diogo Dalot with the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Make his way to the information
Switzerland
center.
ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Erling Haaland.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 4, Robert Lewandowski.
Tries to pass it through.
He's found a way through. Swept in. Cleared without complication.
Lewandowski. Pedri.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
He'll try to keep this alive. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Diogo Dalot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option.
He's away.
Mbappe is onto this. Task somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. Played back. Now he's got space here.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lewandowski chasing after it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. A probing pass. Now, can they get him away?
Out to the right. Played in.
That's a decent clearance. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 5.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Number 20.
hit it long.
Bernardo Silva. Number 18. Bruno Fernandes.
Delicate chip through.
Number 21.
Anguissa.
Substitution in progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Real chance!
Ndika tries to clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found a way through. And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it back out. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Jong, Sunset, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries a measured ball. Rudiger goes back to front. Played up towards the front line. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
I think we're just about done here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played,
There
well
will be 1
stopped.
minute added time.
Looking for options for movement, and he's certainly onside here. Great defending, strong and determined. So that's it. It is all over. Switzerland proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Partey.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Knocks it into space. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the very solid Thomas Partey is someone who ticks all the boxes for a top-quality, deep-lying midfielder. For me, he's a destroyer and creator all in one. Long passing often being an understated strength of his. Yes, he's known for the way he can break up opposition play, but he can really create too.
Okay, interesting. And the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Partey. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Haaland really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great defending, strong and determined.
Mbappe.
Sunset. And that is a little undercooked. Mendes clears. This might spell danger.
There's the shot!
Mendes is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matthews Cunha. And it's hoisted clear.
Pedri. Looking for a runner.
Good ball over the top. Mbappe!
They want to be quick to recover this. "30 minutes gone." Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing.
Decent chance! But he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rudiger. And it's Pedri. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And it's Dallo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's had it taken off him. Sunset.
Threads one in. Rodri.
And he's had it nicked away. Pinged towards the front line. Sunset. Sunset ploughing through the middle. And he's there to get it away. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So there was the first half.
Switzerland ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait to see now if they can rekindle that drive, that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Switzerland clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Switzerland come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Partey. Pedri. Back into the middle. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Lukaku. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri. And here's Alvarez. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that...
Real chance! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland. Almost an hour gone. Partey out to the right. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Sunset. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Diogo Dallo. Number 7, Ibrahima Konate. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Coming on the field, number 8.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diaz receives it in a wide position.
Oh, nice touch. Lukaku.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
And it's Mingueza. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Partey deals with that comfortably.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Mingueza.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gives it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Simons. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? Big chance! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Switzerland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he welcomes it in. Diaz. Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Branthwaite. Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Switzerland can reflect on a job really well done. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Haaland.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
And it's made its way to him.
And that's played in low. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's had it taken off him.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
So what can they make of this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Branthwaite gets across to intercept that. Quality ball. That's a super give and go. Oh, it's a great ball here. Switzerland
So far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Switzerland! There is the breakthrough.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Switzerland are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Branthwaite. Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And the counter is on.
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found a way through.
Swept in.
And it's hoisted clear. No way through, so back it comes. Haaland. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, sweet feet.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Lukaku, and it's Pedri. Lukaku, no, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedri, and he's quick to snatch it back. Wan-Bissaka. Knocks it into space.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. And it's Lukaku. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Wan-Bissaka. And they're on him in a flash. Showing great feet there. And that's been drilled in. And they win it back again. Matheus Cunha. Branthwaite. That's Partey. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Tries to play it through. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Switzerland have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Switzerland are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? And that's decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Switzerland find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Switzerland are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Matheus Cunha. Change of plan here, perhaps. Now it's Alvarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri, played out to the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lukaku gets a good foot in there. Partey. Alvarez at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Aims. And the shot! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery number.